Sonic looks so different in this game. How did we get here? Hey guys, Suarez here. First off, thank you so much for 365 subscribers. It really means the world to me, and I will continue to make more wholesome content for you all. I know we're all dying for some Sonic Frontiers news. So Miku claims that her friends, brothers, sisters, cousins, dogs, nephews, nieces, goldfishes, uncle works at Nintendo, and therefore, she got an early copy of the game. Already, I don't need to point out how dumb this sounds. I highly doubt it. But you know what? Let's amuse her. Yeah, that's about right. I don't even see Sonic's name on the title screen. Big's Big Adventure. Hey, wait a second. Miku, you lied. You don't have any friends. Big's Big Adventure was a game released for Sage 2021, and it was created by Michael Roppel. It's an open world game that features the one and only Big the Cat. And I know what you're all saying. Suarez Digital, we all hate Big the Cat. This is a dumb idea, and there's no way we're gonna play it. But I say, we already learned not to judge a game by its own cover. But if I have to, I'll take one for the team and play it myself. And I apologize ahead of time because my humor is bland and non-existent. So unfortunately, watching this video might be a lot more painful than just playing the game itself. So here we go! Okay, so we got your basic premise. Froggy runs away, and we have to go find him. For such a small guy, he disappeared pretty quickly. Obviously, it wouldn't be a Big the Cat game without bouncing, and of course, some bit of fishing, which I have no idea how to play, so we'll put that on hold for a bit. The real question is, how Froggy was able to jump through all of this. But you know what? At this point, I'm playing as a big purple human-sized cat, so logic doesn't really matter. This opening is literally Breath of the Wild, but with Big the Cat. Even the song sounds familiar. And Green Hill. What a perfect way to start. It's so familiar, yet feels so new. And I'm just gonna say it, but Big the Cat is a perfect candidate for an open world game, which makes sense to me since his character carries the most items, and he's also able to interact with the environment just a little more than any of the other characters would. His umbrella is a perfect glider, his fishing rod is pretty much a sword, and he has his bounce attack. Yeah, pretty much what Link would be like in Sonic's world. And when you look at that, we can find items scattered throughout the world. Never knew that Seaside Hill was right next to Green Hill, but you know what? The transition was smooth, so it works. What's this? A Chaos Emerald? Press and hold the Chaos button to aim and warp to wherever it lands. You can also press it again to warp in midair. Holy shoot! Is that what Chaos Control is? Which, you know what? I'm not even mad. I actually really dig this interpretation. I know in some iterations it stops time, but how would you really do that here? It's simple, but still overpowered. Let's time it right, and pretty much, a high jump. So just with this emerald, we pretty much have teleportation, super jump, and a long jump. Honestly, with one Chaos Emerald, I feel like we're on top of the world. So I didn't know we had a map, but finding it now is better late than never. And if I were to hide a Chaos Emerald, I would definitely hide it in a pyramid. We have Windy Valley from Sonic Adventure 1, right next to Seaside Hill. Does it have to make sense? No. Oh god, the water's deeper than I thought. Quickly, Chaos Control! Yes. That was a good save. Mystic Ruins, or keep going to the desert. You know what? We gotta keep our eyes on the prize. Obviously, the fact that Big can walk on desert that sinks both Eggman and Tails' mechs means that he's just built differently. No one man should have all that power. So they completely recreated Hidden Base from Sonic Adventure 2 here. Absolutely brilliant. What's more brilliant is the fact that we don't even need to go through all these obstacles because we can just teleport our way through. And there you have it. We are standing where no Big the Cat has stood before. Take some time to appreciate this view because now we have found the second Chaos Emerald, and it's a super jump. I really do appreciate the fact that each Chaos Emerald has a different ability. I'm going to expose myself for a bit, but as a kid, I wrote stories where each Chaos Emerald gave Sonic and his friends unique abilities. So seeing someone else make this a reality is actually really cool. But high jump? I mean, I guess that's kind of cool. I mean, we could always do that with a Cyan Emerald, and this high jump isn't really that high, and I don't see myself using this a lot. But whatever, we still have Chaos Control. I'm just guessing, but this little section seems to be Sonic Adventure 2 world. They have both parts of Dry Lagoon and Wild Canyon. And of course, these mad lads hit items right throughout the stage, which is absolutely good use of the big open stages. And to the north, we have Pumpkin Hill. And going through these stages, I can't tell whether the fact that they're actually smaller than their in-game counterparts, or it's the fact that Big the Cat is, well, big. And another power-up, our boy is just becoming more OP by the minute. I don't actually think I'm playing this game correctly, but you know what? That's okay. Is that the little big planet from Sonic CD? Okay, I'll be the first to admit, the high jump really did came in handy. And you know what? I I don't care that this is smaller than what we got in Sonic CD. This game is free, and I have no right to complain. And we have spotted yet another Chaos Emerald. Now, the purple Chaos Emerald gives us the power to defy gravity. This is truly a gift from the gods. I can now walk up through any mountains without any issue. And with that, the game is officially broken. There are no limits to where we can explore. At this point, with Super Jump, Chaos Control, and Anti-Gravity, the world is ours. What more other abilities can you add at this point? I mean, not to sound mean, but aside from the items, the environment is pretty empty. I was thinking one of the emeralds could be invincibility, but there are no enemies or dangers, so that would be kind of pointless. But you know what? That's part of the game. We'll just have to play to find out. And now we won't sink underwater. Very nice. Coming back to Green Hill, I realized that I missed a lot of items. So earlier we saw a city in the north, so now with the Anti-Gravity Emerald, I can finally do what I always wanted to do. Spider Big does whatever a Spider Big does. Can he swing from a web? No, he can't. He's a big. Look out, it's Spider Big. Where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald? Is that? Yo, that's from Sonic R. Forget all this Sonic Adventure stuff. Sonic R was my entire childhood. I'm just really impressed they fit the entirety of Sonic R right into this corner. Obviously no Radiant Emerald, but still, there's gotta be a Chaos Emerald somewhere. In the game, there's at least 7 places to hide them. So why not make a use to hide one of them here? And wouldn't you know it, they're a total genius. Such a good use of the environment. The blue Chaos Emerald gives us super speed. How fitting to make the blue Chaos Emerald the color of speed. The game is truly broken. Now to play the Sonic Adventure portions just as nature intended. Something's gotta be hiding in here. Nope, nothing. But you know what? Common sense dictates that the obviously new added areas should provide something hidden. And now we can breathe underwater, which means now there's literally no place we can't go. I know I said this before, but now the game is truly broken. With that said, I think it's finally time to play the fishing portion of this game. Well, this is, something. Anyways, now, where's that damn 5th Chaos Emerald? Wait, we already used that joke. You know, my only recommendations if they update this game is to add a little bit something to the environment. It just seems, kinda empty, and it's weird being the only person alive on this island. I believe we found ourselves in Chemical Plant Zone, which is a lot smaller than I believe it to be, but that's fine. Creative liberties. If the Sonic movie can make huge changes to the lore, then these guys can change Chemical Plant Zone to fit into a corner as well. Is this? No way. This is a complete reimagining of Eggman's base from the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon. I never thought that there'd be a day where this would be brought into a video game world. Look at it, stylized to modern Eggman. Such a nice reference and beautifully made. And what's even nicer is that there's a Chaos Emerald right in here. Alright, let's see what we get. Press the Chaos button to look into the Emerald and see your truest desire. I'm just hoping to see a future where Sonic Frontiers is an absolute banger of a game. So this actually shows us where Froggy's at, and apparently Froggy's somewhere in Chemical Plant Zone based on the music. And don't worry, it's not a spoiler. Froggy randomly generates into any random source of water that's not the ocean. Come on, get in there. He just refuses to hang on to the rod. Maybe we need the power of all the Chaos Emeralds to fish him out. Don't worry, Froggy. We'll be back shortly. There's gotta be a Chaos Emerald in City Escape somewhere. But you know what? Since we're here, let's get into the spirit of the stage. Obviously, you can only make the city so big, but for what we got, it's still pretty cool. Oh no, Radical Highway, what did they do to you? I get it, this is a lot more realistic and practical, and truth be told, I never understood why the real one had unfinished roads and big loops. Let's be honest, it wasn't practical for anyone to drive on. The entire Chow Garden from Sonic Adventure 2, complete with Hero, Dark, and Neutral Gardens, and a completely walkable race course as well. And judging by the size of these fishes, they consumed all the local chows with one bite. Meadow Harbor and Green Forest, White Jungle. Honestly, this is fine, but where are the Tails and Eggman levels? Give me those for the next update. Oh, a Chaos Emerald, let's go. And this one pauses time. So this one's the real Chaos Control. And you know what? Sadly, it's my first disappointment in this game. In an empty world, there's literally nothing to pause. But you know what? Screw it. At this point, we're almost done, and I only pray that the last emerald gives us super big. And no, I don't want him to be that slightly more purple color they do to alternate characters. No, I want his fur to turn yellow. If it's anyone that deserves a super form, it's Big the Cat. Where are you, Chaos Emerald? I feel like I searched everywhere and there's nothing to be found. My first thought was that it had to be in a major location, but would they really place a Chaos Emerald really close to another Chaos Emerald? Could it be underwater? Would they really do that? Did we miss a secret underwater temple? Though being a genius that I am, if you pull out the map, you can clearly see that all the Chaos Emeralds are evenly distributed amongst each other throughout the map, which means the only location I haven't found a Chaos Emerald is right in the middle. Even though I've been there plenty of times and saw nothing, it still doesn't hurt to look. And now it shouldn't be too hard considering that we are now overpowered with 4 Chaos Emeralds. And I say 4 because 2 of our emeralds are pretty much dead weight. And wouldn't you know it, I was right. The Chaos Emerald was right here all along, right under our noses, above our heads. And you know what? I think it's beautiful irony that we return to find the last Chaos Emerald right where it all began. And now we have gained the power of Chaos Blast. Oh, that was entertaining, but again, kind of useless since there are no enemies on this map. But what's not useless is the fact that we now have the ability to go super. Everyone, the moment we have been waiting for, I present you Super Big. Honestly, this is everything I've ever wanted in a Sonic game. The game is truly broken now. There is nothing and nowhere we can't go. And for those saying that this breaks the game, of course it does. We endured trials and overcame every obstacle to obtain this power. Why shouldn't it break the game? Honestly, I could just do this for hours. But alright, we have Froggy. Hold on, Froggy, we're coming home. And now with all the Chaos Emeralds and item upgrades, I think we now have the strength to fish out Froggy. No? How about... No, okay. Come here, and no, and still nothing. So after spending a good time trying to catch Froggy, I think I finally realized something. Maybe we aren't meant to catch Froggy. Maybe this game is trying to teach us something. In this entire experience, we traversed through dangerous lands, up mountains, and through old familiar locations. We did this alone. We did this for someone that doesn't even care about us. After we moved through mountains and skies to find them, we upgraded our equipment to be the very best in the world. We changed and became stronger, hoping to prove we are worthy to them. We became a god. But in the end, none of it was enough. In the end, Froggy still doesn't want to come back to us. Maybe the real lesson is that sometimes it's your journey and experiences that end up being better than the end goal. You see, we never needed Froggy. We did the impossible. Big did this on his own. He didn't do it for a reward because he doesn't need a reward. The reward is simply inside all of us. We have the potential to be the best versions of ourselves, and we don't need someone else to do that for us. And maybe someone else can be the catalyst, but in the end, it's all up to us to become the person we wish to be in our lives. And maybe, just maybe, the real Froggy is the friends we made along the way. Oh no, wait, actually I forgot. You have to push down when Froggy bites. And there you have it. Froggy in hand, and now we've beaten the game. Just like that. No hidden bosses, tricks, nothing. Big the Cat and Froggy. Truly a beautiful experience. So obviously there's a lot to be improved on, but for the most part, it's a pretty solid experience. Especially since this was made by one person. With exploring and just looking around, playing the entire game took about 2 hours, which in a sense is just as long as it took me to play the entirety of Sonic Forces. And for an open world game, Big the Cat was definitely a solid choice. And sure, we all love Sonic, but I feel like earning the speed really made this game a lot more valuable. If anything, I hope that Sonic Frontier is much more like this, but obviously better since it actually has a budget. Overall, this game is quite charming, and if the creator decides to make improvements, I'll be right back over to play this game all over again. So that was Big's Big World. I definitely recommend everyone give this a shot. So there you have it. It's a solid game. What are you waiting for? Go download it right now. But sadly, it's only for Windows users. You know what, Miku? I'm glad you convinced me to play this game. And because of this game, Big the Cat is my new favorite Sonic character. Such a good egg and highly underappreciated. Hey, good idea, Miku. You all heard her, folks. Big the Cat for Sonic Movie 3. It should have been Big introduced in the last credits scene. If we can bully Paramount to change Sonic's design, then I'm positive that we can bully Paramount into adding Big the Cat. Yeah. Go do that. Right now.